My name is JB Mentor. I'm the Chief Veterinarian here at the North Carolina Zoo. So what you kind of will see is that we did a root canal on Mosuba. Mosuba is our 34-year-old silverback gorilla. He was anesthetized down at his habitat. He was brought to the veterinary hospital here at the North Carolina Zoo. At that point, he was put inside of one of our treatment rooms where we conducted that procedure.
Here at the North Carolina Zoo, we focus really hard on training medical behaviors, and what I mean by that is all of our gorillas can show us their hands, their feet, their back, their butt, their belly, their chest. We can have them open their mouth. It gives us a good chance to look at their dentition. And with the procedure that Mosuba had received recently in a root canal, by him being trained to show us his mouth, I was able to notice that he had a crack in his upper right canine. After our veterinarians came down, showed him that tooth, they were in discussion on whether or not that tooth should be pulled or whether a root canal should be performed.
So why we chose that root canal is a canine tooth in a primate of this size is pretty large. So if you were to remove that tooth, there would be some conformational abnormalities to his face. You'd have to remove the tooth and some part of his bone to get that tooth out. So it leaves his facial structure intact. Also, what you'll see is because he is an older gorilla, heart disease is a #1 killer of older male gorillas. And Dr. Megan Lustgarten, as you can see, is performing an echocardiogram. She's looking at the heart inside of the body, looking at contractility, are all the valves normal, is it in good shape? His heart seems to be in normal condition at this point.
Mosuba was originally born at the Columbus Zoo in Ohio. He was the first twin ever born in captivity. And then he came to us in April of 2015, along with his grandson Hidari. So Mosuba gorilla, he's our leader of the troop. And we do now have 7 other gorillas with him. But his work is definitely cut out for him to the point where he has to manage all 8 of those gorillas. Apollo, the 5-year-old, started playing with the 8-year-old, and it turned a little rough. And then Olympia, Apollo's mother, came over to try to break that up. But then Mosuba came over to diffuse everything. As a silverback gorilla, his job is to go ahead and make sure there's a lot of cohesion and peace within the family group. And if there is any kind of disagreements, it's his job to go ahead and break those fights up.